Welcome back to Ohio Country. Today, our feature stories are from the Ohio Beef Expo. We'd like to thank Lyndsey Murphy, our co-host for this week, and we'll have those stories and more right after this. Rodock and Midway Trailers are Ohio's premier Thunder Creek dealers for fuel trailers and DEF delivery systems. Thunder Creek offers versatile, reliable, and best of all, legal transportation and handling for fuel and DEF systems. Let us know how our teams at Midway Trailers in Rodock can get you set up and ready any time of the year. For fuel and service trailers, economy trailers, service and lube trailers, double wall trailers, split tank trailers, bulk DEF trailers, and standalone DEF systems for trucks. Remember Rodock and Midway Trailers, Ohio's premier Thunder Creek dealer, with 3 locations to serve you in Delphus, St. Mary's, and Dayton.
It's a humble idea. Use a biological process to turn a plant into a power source. From that idea came the first Poet refinery. One biorefinery in one town turned into 27 facilities in 27 towns, creating new local jobs, producing hundreds of millions of gallons of ethanol, and providing renewable products around the world. Suddenly, that one little idea seems a whole lot bigger. See the world differently with Poet.
The new Ag Pack is here at St. Mary's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your exclusive certified agriculture dealership. Ag Pack is a powerful package of farm and ranch discounts and incentives worth thousands of dollars, absolutely free. Stop by and see Dave Hager, your ag commercial specialist, and ask about the vehicles, discounts, and incentives in the new Ag Pack.
You get straight talk, real service, and the right price. St. Mary's Chrysler, you get straight talk.
Welcome back to In Ohio Country Today. I'm Lyndsey Murphy. Joining me is Elizabeth Harsh, the Executive Director of the Ohio Cattlemen's Association. Elizabeth, how are you today?
Well, I'm great. It's really wonderful to see this year's Ohio Beef Expo get underway.
Absolutely. It's been a long and rocky road to the 2021 Ohio Beef Expo, but we're super glad that we're here. Talk to me a little bit about why we're so excited to bring back the expo this year and how long the expo has actually been happening.
Well, this year marks the 33rd Ohio Beef Expo. And of course, you know, the challenging year we've all lived through and continue to kind of contend with made us lose last year's. We had to cancel it right at the onset of kind of shutdown, if you will. So, you know, this event is so important, and we're just really excited to be able to bring it back for Ohio's beef industry.
You know, it's not just the youth that get to come here and show, which is kind of the out front reason why people might think that we're excited to be back here, but it really affects more people than that. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, this is truly an industry-wide event. Yes, it is the final show for our best sanctioned show program, so it's something that our youth look forward to all year, and it's always a record-setting event. But, you know, it's also so important to Ohio's registered cattle producers. So these are their seed stock sales, and it's an important part of their income for the year. And then, of course, we've got the trade show, which, you know, it's got vendors that are local cattlemen. They probably raise cattle and also have a retail business, and their products and their services are so very important to the industry.
Absolutely. And sometimes, I mean, I know that this is a once a year kind of thing, that these are the only time you get to see some of these people. So it's an absolutely great chance to bring all of that back. So talk to me about the best program in 2020 and 2021 and how you guys were able to do that through COVID.
Well, you know, it was something that we wanted to continue, but we certainly wanted to do it in a safe environment. And so we worked hard to develop a COVID plan that provided all those precautions. And our best participants have followed that all season long, starting in December, all around the state. But in addition to that, certainly, you know, as I said, this is our last and final kind of grand best show. But we've kind of had to step up our COVID plan with a bigger event that has the trade show and all the seed stock sales, and really focus on that essential farm income, focusing on our sale buyers, our cattle buyers, and our participants here in the trade show.
Absolutely. Well, you guys have done a really, really amazing job, I can say from experience by being here. Talk to me a little bit about, help me understand how COVID has affected the beef industry in Ohio and in the United States, and what producers are worried about or excited about as we continue through 2021.
Well, you know, I think one of the things, certainly, you know, we saw a lot of market disruption a lot of price disparity. You know, in the onset last spring and summer, we saw a backlog of cattle. It really affected prices at the farm gate. And so we continue to look at ways to improve price discovery, transparency in the marketplace. And then we also saw, you know, that enhanced need for consumers to want to purchase local. And we saw the stress it put on our local processing plants here in the state of Ohio. We already had a shortage of plants, and certainly COVID just only enhanced that. So that's become one of our top priorities for Ohio Cattlemen's Association, is to address that need for packing plants. We're actually working with the legislature right now, I should say, to look at opportunities to do what we can in terms of providing some dollars, some financial assistance for expansion of those plants. But you know, there's some good things that came out of COVID. And some of those are that consumers really found out how much they need farmers. You know, we actually see a tremendous uptick in terms of their views of beef production and certainly their attitudes toward beef. And so those are huge positives.
Absolutely. That's super, super exciting. Have you seen really a lot more consumer engagement with the association itself, or more so your members?
You know, we've seen a lot of consumer engagement on a lot of different fronts. Certainly, you know, on the checkoff side, and that's different from the Cattlemen's Association. The Cattlemen's Association addresses those industry trade organizations. But, you know, we see as our cattlemen on that side really try to look at income opportunities for that next generation. You know, they're trying to capitalize on consumers' desire to purchase local. So that's, again, why we really want to focus on being able to help them provide those opportunities.
In the industry. Perfect. All right. So I just had the opportunity today to also speak to two amazing exhibitors, the Poff twins. Tell me about, because it is Women's History Month in the month of March, about women involved in this industry. Have you seen an uptick in recent years, or how they've been getting more involved here at the Ohio Beef Expo as well?
You know, they're great examples of the twins are, of so many females involved. But you know, all you have to do is look at the Ohio Cattlemen's Association Board of Directors, and there's just as many females as there are men almost today. And you know, they're involved, some of them in partners with their spouse, and some of them on their own. And so it doesn't really matter what month of the year it is. You know, they're equals, and they're making those decisions for the beef industry and doing everything that their other half can do, if you will.
I agree. I absolutely agree. So if we are looking past the Ohio Beef Expo towards the rest of the year, where can people get more information and learn how to stay involved with your association?
Yes, we certainly invite anyone that is interested in Ohio's beef industry to get involved. And all they have to do to get the latest information on events and programs is visit our website at ohiocattle.org.
Closed captioning paid for in part by the following. Dye Real Estate and Land Company specializes in farmland and recreational land throughout Ohio. A company for people who enjoy the rural lifestyle and looking to buy or sell their land. All of our land agents are members of the Realtors Land Institute and have extensive experience in farming and agricultural land business. At Dye Real Estate and Land Company, we'll work with you to tailor-fit a plan that works best for you, your family, and your investments. Our services include 1031 tax-deferred exchanges, land brokerage, land auctions, and CMAs and valuations for estates and planning. We are Dye Real Estate and Land Company. Call us today and visit our website at dyerealestate.com. Dye Real Estate and Land Company. We know the land business because we live it every day.
Are you ready to join the Coyote Pack? Stop by your local Apple Farm Service and take home a new Coyote tractor with 0% financing for up to 84 months, or take cash discounts up to $6,500. Experience the powerful and reliable tractor Coyote, available at your local Apple Farm Service.
Our farm department is committed to providing ag professionals the products, coverages, and peace of mind needed to run a successful operation. With our home office located in the heart of farm country, many of us have first-hand experience when it comes to farming, and we know how to take out the risk. Under one policy, we can provide total protection of your investment, from your home and barns to your equipment and livestock. We also provide an outstanding equine coverage, from a homeowner with a single horse to a professional breeder and everything in between. Come join us and experience the Salina difference.
Nothing speaks trust like Coyote's 6-year unlimited hour powertrain warranty. When you purchase your next Coyote tractor from Apple Farm Service, you're purchasing a worry-free machine for 6 years. Isn't it time you join the Coyote Pack? Stop into your local Apple Farm Service to learn more.
Well, welcome back to In Ohio Country today. I'm Lyndsey Murphy, and I'm here with Lindy Southerly of Lindy's Photography. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Ohio Beef Expo and the important part that she plays in this show. So, Lindy, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Glad to be here.
So tell me, how long have you been shooting? How long have you been in the photography business? When did you start that? And how has that relationship evolved with the Ohio Beef Expo?
Sure. Well, I exhibited here as a young person many moons ago, it seems. But no, I exhibited at the Ohio Beef Expo, and it's always just been this great tradition and so much involvement from all over the state. And so many kids like to be here and showing. It's a big deal, and it's a step up from maybe a little county show that you used to show at back in my day. And now we have this great best program. It's a great way to end the season. I've been taking pictures for about 20 years. That might date me a little bit, but I have a fabulous team that's with me to help cover everything here at the Expo. We're happy to be here and happy it's happening this year and really excited. So happy to capture some memories for those kids that are out there working so hard every day in the barn, and then we get to showcase that while they're in the ring.
I love that so much. I think it's such an important part that they get to take something home with them after this, that it's more than a cell phone photo. It's really something that can be a little bit more of a keepsake for them. So yeah, but you're passing on the tradition of showing here. You said you had a son that's also showing here?
I do. Austin is 10, so this is his second year in 4-H, and he did not get to show at the Expo, unfortunately, last year. That would have been his first one, so he was kind of bummed. So he's excited this year to be showing in showmanship today and showing a heifer. So yeah, he's excited to kind of carry on the traditions of our families and show cattle, and he really enjoys it, and so that's exciting.
So you are here not only as a business owner, not only as a mom, but also as a board member. And so you have been a part of this entire planning effort to get us to here today. So talk to me a little bit about being able to see this event from all sides.
Sure. Yes, I am very honored and privileged to be on the board of directors at Ohio Cattlemen's, and I can't say enough about the staff at OCA has just been above and beyond. I mean, this year has obviously been very challenging, and as a board, we just try to support everything that they're doing and support our members, support the kids, and do everything we can do to provide an event that is good for everyone. And granted, we had to cut out a few things this year, but that's okay. They'll be back and better than ever next year, so that'll be great. But it's great to see, as a board member, you kind of see it from a different perspective of different things you need to look at and watch and do, and make other folks are worried about coming to a cattle show. Like, yes, that's very important. However, how can we keep everyone safe? How can we work with government to and health departments and keep everyone safe that way? And that this has been challenging things to work through, but I sure I'm sure proud of our staff that they've been able to handle those challenges with grace and communicate that effectively to the folks that are coming to the Expo to keep them safe as well, but yet adhere to all the guidelines that we need to do, but yet be understanding. So that's the communication has just been great, and it's very key. So I applaud our staff. I would like to say our board is very active, and we try to do a lot, but it's really the staff that does it all and really makes it come together. I'm just glad we can be here to help support that and keep things moving forward for our members and producers and breeders across the state.
And last but not least, if people want to learn more about what you do and your business, where can they find more information about you?
Sure. So our website is lindy.shootproof.com, and that's where you can view and order all kinds of photos from all shows all across the Midwest that we cover. And then we also have a Facebook page, of course. And so our team is great about trying to keep everyone up to date and keep me up to date because, they're quite a more technology savvy and social media savvy than myself possibly, but no, we have a great team and I really couldn't do it without them. They're awesome, and especially as I'm transitioning into more of a mom role of wanting to not miss those moments with my own kid. They're awesome that I really can't thank them enough. Don't want to get all teary on you, but they're awesome and I couldn't do it without them.
Well, we couldn't do this show without you, so we're really glad that you're here, and we're glad that you're here for Ohio's youth, and it was really nice getting to talk to you, so absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Accurate, dependable, and easy to understand. That's been Great Plains' philosophy on drills since their origins in 1976. Whether you need the small 5-foot drill for your food plot or the massive 50-foot drill for record-setting planting, Great Plains has every size and type of drill you need.
Alan Davis, business owner, active farmer. Alan knows firsthand what it takes to run your farming operation. Give him a call today and talk about your risk management needs for 2021. Call Alan at 419-738-7447. That's 419-738-7447. Cross the T's, dot the I's, and protect your assets for 2021. Call 419-738-7447 or check him out on the web at alandavisinsurance.com. The new Ag Pack is here at St. Mary's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your exclusive certified agriculture dealership. Ag Pack is a powerful package of farm and ranch discounts and incentives worth thousands of dollars, absolutely free. Stop by and see Dave Hager, your ag commercial specialist, and ask about the vehicles, discounts, and incentives in the new Ag Pack.
You get straight talk, real service, and the right price. St. Mary's Chrysler, you get straight talk.
Welcome back to In Ohio Country Today. I'm Lyndsey Murphy here at the Beef Expo. I have Tatum and Taylor Poff. They are exhibitors here at the Expo, and I'm going to have them tell you a little bit about what they're showing here today and have a conversation about why it's so important that they got to be here. So, Tatum, what are you guys showing?
So I brought my Charolais steer here and my purebred Simmental heifer. I'm Taylor, and I brought my Key steer, but we're going to show him as a crossbred. And then I brought my purebred Angus heifer.
I love it. All right, girls, so how did you get involved in 4-H? Tell me a little bit about, were your parents all about it, or did you pick out your first steer yourself? Tell me about that very first calf you had.
So my parents grew up on a farm. My dad was a dairy farmer, and my mom grew up on a beef farm. Same barn that we show in and exhibit. My first steer was a smoke steer from our county. I named him Buddy, and he won our county fair, which was not our anticipation. So my first year we raised one, and his name was Star because he had a little star on his forehead, a white star on his forehead, and I fell in love with him as soon as he was born, and I was 5th overall at the county fair with him, and I won showmanship. I'm excited that we get to show here this year because we didn't get to last year, and Beef Expo is one of my favorite shows because there's lots of people here, and it's normally a lot of fun with all of our friends. The reason that we like to do showmanship, we like showmanship more than the market show, is because we have control over how we do, where in the market class, it's that judge's opinion on if our animals are their type or if they're like how they want them, where showmanship, we show, and if we don't do the way we want, it's our responsibility, not being what the judge wanted. I'm the same way. I like showmanship better than market because, like she said, it is our control, but also it's just being fun to go out there and show the judge what we know about our animals and about showing and how long we've been doing it.
So cool.
So the best shows, they are my favorite show circuit. We get to do so many fun things. Not only do we get to do showmanship and show in our market classes, but they have a stockmanship contest, which is a bunch of pretty much knowledge-based activities that we get to do. And those are my favorite part of it.
That's awesome.
I like the stockmanship program because we get to show that we not only know how to show and that we work with our animals, but that we can do other things outside that are cattle related.
How do you guys like competing against each other in all of these different classes?
It's really fun to get to compete against each other because my mom and dad, they've always told us that we're each other's biggest supporters, but we're also each other's biggest rivals at the same time. So it's fun to get to see since we show exactly the same, because I can watch her and be like, oh, I need to fix that about how I show, or she can do the same with me. So it's really fun.
It's awesome. I love that. What about you, Taylor?
I like getting to show against her because, you know, it's kind of the ongoing thing that at home it's like, oh, I beat you that weekend. And so it's kind of fun because in the end it'll all normally even out. Like one weekend one does better, one weekend the other does better. So it's kind of fun to see, you know, how we can change in the course of 2 weeks at each best show.
Well, ladies, I know you're going to do amazing. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I'll talk to you soon.
Midway Trailer Sales and Rodock Leasing and Sales are Ohio's only authorized Tempe hopper dealers. Tempe's value comes from a tradition of quality, which is also found here at Midway and Rodock. Remember, when you need to haul, give Midway a call.
Harvest starts here with proper tillage from Great Plains, available at your local Apple Farm Service. Great Plains understands the true agronomic potential in every machine that comes off their line. Stop by your local Apple Farm Service to learn what Great Plains solutions we offer.
Alan Davis, business owner, active farmer. Alan knows firsthand what it takes to run your farming operation. Give him a call today and talk about your risk management needs for 2021. Call Alan at 419-738-7447. That's 419-738-7447. Cross the T's, dot the I's, and protect your assets for 2021. Call 419-738-7447 or check him out on the web at alandavisinsurance.com.
Welcome back to In Ohio Country Today. I'm Lyndsey Murphy. I'm here with Amanda Lifferton, and she is not only here with her cattle, but also her other business. Amanda, will you tell me about both of those?
So my business is Pashita Creek Steaks, and we've got a website. I have antibiotic and hormone-free beef. We do the cooking show on In Ohio Country. Of course, you can get to the website by going to amandasamazingmeat.com.
We're obviously here at the Ohio Beef Expo. Tell me a little bit about your history with this event and why you guys chose to be here today.
So I think I've been attending the Ohio Beef Expo for maybe at least 20 years. Started out as a junior. Kind of late in my show career as a junior, but in the late 90s. And then got started in selling seed stock, so selling bulls and heifers. Kind of focus on the main breed. This year I've got a main bull, 2 main heifers, and I ventured out and raised a semi-bull too. So,
tell me how you got started showing. Is it something that your parents gave you as you grew up into it? And why did you want to continue to raise bulls? So, because there's a lot of different ways that you could go, right?
Yeah.
Why this?
Yeah, so actually I started out showing horses in 4-H and actually had lots of different 4-H projects. And then my last couple years I decided I wanted to show steers at the county fair and just fell in love with it and decided that's what I really, really, really wanted to do. After a while, you're not, you get too old and you can't show steers anymore. So then you kind of venture into heifers, and then I started building a herd of cattle, and was intending on selling club calves and replacement heifers, and then got involved with the Muir family and Terry Muir, and he didn't convince me, but he talked me into selling seed stock and bulls at the expo. So that's how we got kind of started selling the seed stock and the bulls at the expo. So
I love that. And for some people who may not be raising bulls on their own, what are the qualities that you are raising these bulls to have in the main breed? Some of the best ones.
So, you want some muscle, you want some body, some depth of body, some spring of rib. You want them to be sound. That's kind of the most important part, because they have to go out and breed cows and walk around in pasture fields, and they don't get stuck in feedlots to where they get to go or they get the luxury of walking up to a feed bunk and getting hand fed every day or whatever. So they have to go do a job, and they have to go breed cows out in a pasture field. And so soundness is very important. Like I said, muscle, the flashier, the prettier they are, then, the more people like them. But there's other guys that are just into wanting just a rugged bull that is going to go out and breed his cows. But some of the buyers are more interested in like a show oriented, or they have more of a show oriented program, so they are looking for a little bit flashier bulls. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's been a turbulent year for every industry, but definitely the beef industry over 2020 and now coming into 2021. So talk to me a little bit about how your business was affected, how the industry as a whole was affected, and what you're coming into in 2021.
My freezer beef sales went crazy, and of course, steak sales and stuff went crazy too. I was running out. The hardest thing was to schedule kill dates, because everybody was calling and calling and calling. I had scheduled clear through December of this year and thought I was in good shape, and now I'm scheduled clear through December of next year, and I'm not sure if I'm in good shape.
Well, that's really awesome. So have you seen a lot more consumer engagement? Have you talked to people you've never talked to before through all this?
Yeah, and everybody's just more focused and more interested in knowing where their food's coming from now, and wanting a safer product that they know they can afford to feed, or they can feed their family and know that what they're feeding is a good, high quality product and safe, that's come from a local source.
Where can people go to find out more information or even buy your product?
So like I said, it's PashitaCreekSteaks.com, or you can go to AmandasAmazingMeat.com, and that'll get you to the website. And then you just click on the Shop Now button and start picking delicious steaks.
Right, absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for being a part of this broadcast, and we wish you the best of luck the rest of the week.
Thanks, and thanks for coming to the expo.
Pashita Creek Steaks, from my farm to your table, family owned and operated on a 210-acre free-range ranch. We've chosen to maintain smaller facilities, a smaller herd size, and to use more expensive feed. Why? Because we have happy cows. The well-being of our earth creatures is the heart of our farm. We work hard to provide the best beef to all of our customers. We encourage you to sign up for our email list so we can keep you up to date on when we have the meat in stock. Beef is processed monthly. Pashita Creek Steaks, bring your family back to the table.